And one of the most important things you gotta recognize as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, as a martial artist, is that you're here to learn, you're here to get better. Every class is fun, every class is a workout, is an opportunity to lose weight, burn a lot of calories. But I always like to encourage you as a student to think about it beyond the physical elements of the practice. And one of the best things you can do is to work to recognize where your limits are and work to overcome those limits. Now it's very important that you recognize where your limits are, not just because you want to work through them, but also because your limits represent something that you have to be aware of so you don't get hurt. So what I'm saying basically is that once you recognize where your limits is, you gotta work to challenge that limit, to expand, to grow, to break through them, but in a safe manner. I like to talk to the students about flexibility. We all come to the school and we're flexible to a certain point. But if you try in one day to become twice as flexible and you push it too hard, what's gonna happen is you're probably gonna tear a muscle or you're gonna have some problem on the ligament. So what you wanna do is, every day when you come here, you wanna recognize where your limits are. Maybe your limits is in your strength, maybe your limits are in your flexibility, maybe your limits are in a certain attitude, maybe your limits are on learning a certain technique. Whatever is your specific situation, recognize those limits. You want to focus on it so you can push yourself just a little bit further every day, so you feel like you're making small progresses. When you accumulate this over time, that's when you see a huge improvement, and that's when you see you progress into your new rank in jiu-jitsu. That's when you start seeing you getting better than other people. And you notice that this approach is much better than you comparing yourself to other people in the school. You come here, you know what your personal limits are, and you work to safely overcome each one of them through discipline, dedication, hard work. And you compare yourself to how much progress you made from yesterday, from the day before yesterday, instead of looking around and see if there's anybody that started with you that might be better than you. So that approach allows you to make a safe progress towards your goals and gives you much more long-term reward in your jiu-jitsu journey.